series 9447. Today we'll create this selection screen right here. When we hit play, it shows the player, one or two players to you play, and then we have this screen right here, and you can select your character. But it's only the front end, not the code's not working yet. In the next tutorial we'll working on it, but this is the first part. And sorry for the little error right here. I just Ctrl C and Ctrl V, but I will let this. Before we start, I need to tell you guys that we now have a Discord server. Then you please can join and make your questions again, because the Epic Games Marketplace migrated to FAB, and the FAB lost my questions and answers and reviews, and so please, I begging you, please let a review on the project. Go on the page of the project, there's the link to Discord server, and I will let the link to Discord server on this video too. And I will let this image that you can see in this screen in the descriptions of this video to you download, and you make this select screen. And let's begin. We need to create a level to put our select screen on it, and we need to create a level to start the game. So let's go to the first new level, and I can create an empty level. Create. I'll let this totally empty because it's the level of the character search level. I will save this. Save current level, and the beaten up maps. Select maps. Select screen. Okay, that's my first level, and in here we'll create the code to widget appears on the screen. Just for test, I will create the widget. I go to the beaten up user interface and right click on here. You go to user interface and widget blueprint. We will select user widget, and I will name it UI select screen. Okay, let's open. It's all empty right now, but we will fix that. Just for testing, we'll let's put the a canvas panel, and it's by default is the full screen. I will put a text here just for testing. Just for test, I will change this text here. And I'll change the size of this font to file save, and in the our map select screen, we'll go to the level blueprint. Where is it? Open level blueprint, and on begin play, event begin play, we'll create the widget. Create widget. We'll create the widget that we just created, that is select screen, and here I will add to viewport. I can add to a view player screen, but I used to add to viewport. No problem if you use player screen. Okay, we'll create and we'll add to the viewport and play. When I play, it's happened. Let me expand this right here. Okay, it's working our select screen, and we need the code to use mouse to control our select screen. For it, we'll need to set. No, need first get player controller. Get player controller and show mouse cursor. Set show mouse cursor. We'll check this through, and set game mode. Set input mode, game, and UI. We can use the UI only if you don't want to use keyboard or other controller. Okay, set input game mode and UI. Okay, our mouse is showing. Now I can navigate with my mouse right here. But before we do the select screen, let me create just a screen to know if you want one player or two players. And for that, I will create another user interface right here. Right click, user interface, widget blueprint, user widget, UI, select player number. In this UI, I will put the canvas, a canvas panel. We'll put a button. Actually, I will put two buttons, but I will put first horizontal box. Vertical, no. First, I'll put a vertical box right here, and now I will find the button. I'll put on here and another here. Now I have two buttons. In this I will expand a little, and I will mark it to alignment on. Where is it? Okay, in the buttons I will put fill. Here I will put the same, and Each button I will put a text block, and I will write right here and one player, two players. Well, there's many ways to do that. I could do this in the inside our UI select screen, but I think this way is more organized to mouse controls. So let me put kind of padding right here of 5. Here 2. Okay. One player, 2 player. I will not do nothing very complex. I will focus on the simple. So don't expect too much. In here I put an image and I'll go to the anchors. On here I'll click Ctrl and voila, but it's cover all the screen, and I just select it and move on the canvas panel to this order right here. Different of the image editors, the layers is on top, will show in the bottom. We'll put this color right here, something just to be a little different that we have right in that scenario. Okay, 1 player, 2 players. All that I need to do here, I want to do here, is when I click and select 1 or 2 players, I want to save this information on my beaten up game instance. So first we need to create that beaten up game instance information. So let's open here, file, open asset, and beaten up and up game instance. Where are my game instance? Okay, it's right here, my beaten up game instance. Let's see. We don't have a variable to set the number of players. Okay, so we'll create that in the variables. I will click on the plus button and I'll set this to number of players, and I'll set this to integer value. In fact, integer type, variable type. The default I will put 1. Note that is not an index of a player. It's just a number of players and a reference that we will save, because the index of player means that player 1 is 0 and player 2 is 1. But here not. Here the number of players we create to us understand the number of players that is in the game. So let's do that. First I will go to the 1 player, and what I want to this button do, I can go to events on clicked and click in this plus button right here, or otherwise we can go to our codes. I'll do to the another button, that button here, to players. Just let me change this to players. One player, two players. Okay. You go to this button right here. Is the button one? Is selected. I can right click and button press. Wait, why is not showing me? Okay, it's on right here. On click it. Well, for organization purpose, it is important you change the name of button. Button 0 and button 1, I will hit F2 and I can put button player, button 1 player, and here button 2 players. For organization purpose, you put the name that you remember what you're doing, and in here button player 1 and button player 2. What I will do is call the beaten up game instance and set this variable right here. So I need to cast to beaten up game instance get game instance and in here I will pick the players, set number of players to 1. In here I'll do the same, so I'll Ctrl C and Ctrl V and put the number of players 2. Compile, save. Okay, we had the code of the number of players. Okay, let's test this if is working. So I will put the in first, and we need to go to our level blueprint, and instead we call the select screen, we will call the select player number. Okay, add to viewport, show mouse cursor. Okay, with this in mind, we'll go to this. I Ctrl C and I go to select player number, and after we click, we will create select UI select screen in here, and the same for this code right here. Create UI select screen and put it into our screen. Before that, we need to remove this to our screen, because we'll call this select player number, and when we will create a new screen, we need to clean up this first widget that we created. So I just put in here remove from parent. We remove from parent. Self means is the this selection player number. I'll put it in here, and when I click in any of these buttons, you must remove this red screen and go to our select screen right here. I'll save. Okay. Let's test. Play. 1 player, 2 players. I click and open the select screen. Just for a test, I will, in the select screen, I will put the key X, debug key X. This is for test the number of players saved on our beaten up game instance that we may need. Note that if we need to put this to in player number to load a different level, we can do that too. Okay, but we don't do this right now. Just focus on the simple, just creating a selection screen. Debug key X will print the number that we saved in the beaten up game instance. So in here on pressed S beat and up game instance, I need to cast get game instance, and has beaten up game instance. We'll pick the player numbers, get number of players, and let's print string. This print string will show what number we have here to our screen when I hit X. I will delete this. This is just for a debug purpose, so I will put it in red to I delete this when I done testing. Okay, 1 player, 2 players, X do is calling 1. Let's click 2 players, and it's calling 2. Means that that's working fine. Is saving my it's saving my number of players variable. I'll delete that. It's working. In here, just to avoid any bugs, I will create a box. Actually, I'll go to create a basic shape, a cube, and I will extend it for a long size. So let me see, in X 100 here, not too long, but and I will put starter player start here, player start just in here. Let me test something. 1 player, okay. Word settings, game mode none. I would let this none. I will not put the default because I don't want nothing spawning here. I don't want that to close in this level. Two players. Okay. I select screen. I will anchor the. I know. I will delete this. Let's start doing the selection screen. Well, let's start the select screen. First, I'll show how add this content browser right here, because I don't like to use a lot of it, and I like to use both. So I'll close this, close tab. I just go to window and content browser. I'll open a new window right here, and if not docked in the sidebar, you can drag it. I use to drag it and right click and dock to sidebar. So that way I have two content browsers to I use, and I can open in different locations just for make my work easier. So let's import our textures. I will go to folder beaten up textures UI user interface folder. I let this image on the drive that you can download, but in the future updates, the major update that I'm working on, that image already will be in the project. I'll drag all this image right here, and to make this work properly, I'll select all of them, right click and go to asset actions, and I will go to, where is it, edit selection in property matrix. I'll click on that. In here I need to change my, let me see, import settings, adjustments, no, where is it again, texture group. Okay, that texture group on, where is my texture group again? Texture group. I'll find it right here. Texture group. Okay, is in here. In level of detail. My texture group is set to work. We'll go put it in UI, user interface. It will optimize our images and make it work properly. I can save. Click on here to save this asset. Now I close, and I'll see in here. As you can see, the background is transparent on some images. Okay. Well, now we'll put it in our select screen. I'll open the select screen here. I'll pick an image. To make it full screen image, I'll select this, and I go to anchors right in here, and in here I click Ctrl, I hold Ctrl and click, so my image is the full screen, and I will set this image to that one right here, T-select screen P2. Is a power of 2 image, and I will set in this brush appearance brush image, and I can click on this arrow right here. If this arrow right here is not working, it's because you not selected the your image, but you can also find the image by name right here. Okay. That's one is kind of cool, but I will put this. I will compile, save, and just for testing, I will hit play. 1 player, 2 players, 1 player. Okay. Now there is many thousands or fancy ways to do select screen. Okay. Like this one right here, but we'll focus on the simple, and the simple will be something like this. I'll put this background here, and I'll put some images. Let me lock this layer here. When you put your background is named image 0, I will rename it F2 to rename, and I put background, and I will lock this to avoid clicking and dragging that background. Now I can click without fear in this right here. I will put the first image, but I don't go to make it full screen, but I want to ensure it in the full screen. So I just click on here, this kind of flower, sunflower, I guess, and drag it and keep it the relative to full screen, and we have the first image right here. The first image will be my player 1. Actually, I renamed this, and I will put the name of the player that I want to put in the game. So this is be my white male image. Okay, I set it to my white male image, and the size, where is it? Where's my size? Okay, I need to define the image first. Let's pick the image right here, white male. Let's go to our select screen. For now, I will close this widget right here. Let me just center it. To put it right on the center, I just click on the vertical box that we created, and in enters, instead of Control, I click Shift, I hold Shift and click with mouse button, and it make the anchor on the center. Okay, you can anchor where you want, but I will let it in the center. I will save. I'll close this for now. Maybe I'll open this later. Let me see. This function library, I'm done with it for now. It is our better up game instance. I can close right now. Okay, in the select screen, I will set that image right here. And so I click in the white male, and I'll go to our select screen, and in brush image, I'll click on this arrow right here, and here they are. Okay, we work with size of image instead of offset, we need to make this anchored in the another way. So I'll put anchor in the center. I'll put this right here. In the size I'll put 600. I'll let this anchor right here, and I'll put some more characters. So I'll copy this with Ctrl C, Ctrl V. I'll change the name, F2, blue mail image or EMG, and I'll set this to this one. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. I can set this name to green mail EMG or image. Just for standard, on standard I'll put EMG. I'll set this to this one. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. And we'll set this to white male, F2, white male EMG. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. That is the blue male. EMG. And Ctrl C, Ctrl V. No, let's I don't have this character, so I'll leave that in this way. Remember, it's not so fancy like this ones, but it's working. Let's create now. Let me put it a little for here, you two, and you here. Don't need to be perfect, just do what you want to do. I will put a vertical box. And in this vertical box, you first of all, I'll put this anchor in the middle to be aligned with the characters that I put in here. For now, I will block these characters right here. If I need to change something, I unlock them. But for now, I will put on a text in this vertical box here. I will link it to the center. I can do that, but the center of, yes, here. Here I can put the name, white mail. Now I put a button. In the button I will put a text like select. Remember that is a easy way to do. This first part I will create the selection with mouse control. Okay. So if we want to make a different type of control, see this tutorial and wait for the next one. But this one here will be by select with the mouse cursor. Let me set this color here. I'll put this color black. And no, I don't change too much. It will spend time, so let's keep simple. With mail, select, and here we can put some info about charter, like string. Strength, speed, or any other thing that you want to put in your charter to make it unique. Any thing. Okay, that is your charter, white mail. Now that we have our vertical box right here, I can make it change the name to organize. I'll hit F2, VB of vertical box, and I'll put white mail. Now that we know that is our white mail, I can Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and in the let's Ctrl Z that. I need to select the canvas panel and then Ctrl Z. So here I can move in the right way. What? Oops. I don't want to move just on thing. Let's lock all inside. Okay. Here I locked all the content too. Is make easier to drag. If it's not being perfect, I can adjust it a little. Just put 250. On the X size, I think is good right now. In the second, I locked it, but I will change the name to blue mail. and I will save and do the same for the other characters. Ctrl C, canvas panel, Ctrl V, move, change name, green mail, in here I need to change the name too to green mail, and here FAB blue mail. Ctrl C, canvas panel, Ctrl V, F2, VB, white female, here white female, Ctrl C, canvas panel, Ctrl V, and is blue female. Some of these names may be wrong, but no, I don't think so. Blue female, okay. I can put this image right here, content browser. Okay, I can do right here. I'll pick this in here, textures, UI. There is an easy way to I do that. This vertical box right here. Let me see if will be a good solution. Let's pick some image and the white male. Will work, but I have to adjust a lot of things. Let's keep it simple. But every one character has to be one image of player 1 and player 2. Remember that you can do another ways, but to not use a lot of time, we'll keep it simple, and I will pick this image, this and this. Remember to select this image right here and enter to center to be all aligned. And the size, I will put some 150 and 40. Okay. Okay, will let me change these names to organization, purpose, F2. I will put Char 1 P1. I'll put this name Char 2 P2. Just for we don't lost with the names, I will Control C, select canvas panel, and Control V, and in here I'll put chart 1, chart 2, chart 2 P2, chart 1 P1. Is not right. Okay, the chart 2 P1, chart 2 P2. Control C, canvas panel, Control V. We had the chart 3 P1, chart 3 P2. The names is I can't fix that. Let's fix the name cause I don't want to be confused in the future. Chart 2 P2. Why is not going? Chart. Oh, this is chart 1 P2. Chart 2. Chart 3 P1, chart 3 P2. One more. Control C, canvas panel, Control V. Where is it? I could put it in the vertical box before we'll would save some time, but I didn't. Chart 4 P1. Chart 4 P2. And now Control C, canvas panel, Control V. In this set screen, in the user widget in general, will be a lot of elements. Don't worry about it. We will use to it. Okay, but you just need to know what thing is what thing in here, because of this we named properly. Okay, now we have the buttons to select, or specifications, names, and yada yada. Hello people, is that for now. Thank you for your support. So I will ask you for join the Discord server, because we have the FAB, not Epic Marketplace, and with the transition of the Epic Marketplace to FAB, we lost some data, and I ask you to join the Discord server and make your questions again, please. And you can support each other, you can get support, and we will be updated of all actualizations of all that I'm doing in the project. So please join the Discord channel, and goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bora! Hora do show!
Enemy spotted.
And welcome to the Unreal World.